So it turns out the guy who invented the motor car and the Industrial Revolution his name was Henry Ford. I thought it was Thomas Ford. This is Thomas Ford. It's spelled probably differently, and it's probably not him, seeing as he has a different name. Please welcome Thomas Ford! Yay! Hey man, how you doing?
Yeah, pretty good.
First of all, you have not only the coolest tie in the room, but also the awesomest socks.
Well, one does what one can, you know. I think it's important to coordinate your braces and your socks as much as possible.
I didn't even see the braces.
Well, that's because I'm all about the small details, Jason.
Yeah, and they totally, you got compliments from it, just from that. How are you?
Oh, good. I just had my tech rehearsal.
Yeah.
Like,
We were saying before, you start tonight, so you're probably all a bunch of nerves and stuff.
nah.
No?
Nah.
You're a pro.
Nah, just ooze awesomeness today. So like I'm luckily the heat is kind of helping me ooze various body fluids anyway, so the awesomeness is coming quite easily.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's going to be a kidney soon, you just...
Yeah, well, that's right.
So what do you do?
Well, I play dance music on stage and I change a whole pile of costumes. And then I run around the audience stirring up shit, basically.
This sounds like I could talk to you forever. Explain more. Like, so dance music, you make dance music with keyboards and sequences and stuff?
Yeah. So I've been kind of on the dance, kind of the fringes, the very, very fringes of the Australian dance music scene for the last kind of 7 years, kind of doing this kind of electro clash kind of dance music stuff, and I guess finally took my show and decided to do Edinburgh Fringe with it because I just kind of wanted to do it for fun. Called it cabaret. Someone went, "That's cabaret. That's definitely cabaret," and I believed them. So now I'm a cabaret artist.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So cabaret can involve dance music. It's not just like women draped on pianos.
Well, good cabaret can involve anything. From my understanding, it's basically just people singing songs and making cool shit happen.
Cool shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me about stirring up shit in the audience. What does that mean?
Well, I don't know. When I first started doing shows, I was playing like kind of punk venues, a bit like the Crown and Anchor here in Adelaide, but in Perth, where I'm from, which is a distant and far away and glamorous land. But like I guess I was just kind of doing a lot of punk rock style stuff, and that kind of evolved into like this kind of thing where I just kind of like see how much I can get away with audiences, and then still bring them back into having a good time and having fun. And then I have a crowd surf at the end, and it's fun.
You crowd surf. You promised some sort of crowd surfing in your blurb.
Yeah. Well, I don't like.
Do you
to promise
deliver?
anything. Well, it depends on the audience.
Yeah.
I mean, like I was in Adelaide Mall yesterday, and I did a spot, and I ended up kind of being like carried a little bit like this.
A bit more like the end scene in The Bodyguard.
Yeah. It's like a pity crowd surf. Yeah. That's okay. Yeah, like if you can imagine yourself crowd surfing through Harris scarf or something like that, I imagine it would be like that. But we're talking about this shit.
Yeah.
Like,
if you're ever doing that again, you should just start sucking your thumb and try to go to sleep.
Yeah. Well, like it was very nurturing.
Oh, that's nice.
No, and Adelaide.
Was it just one person?
It was about 8 people, which for Adelaide Mall, like I thought that was all right.
Yeah.
I was okay with that.
I know most of Adelaide. If you live in Adelaide, you know most of Adelaide, and I don't know 8 people who are that nice.
Yeah.
We're all pricks, so you did pretty well.
I think Adelaide crowds and Perth crowds are pretty similar in that respect.
Yeah, I think Adelaide and Perth have a kinship.
Yeah.
We're always like, it's either you get the good band or we get the good band, but never both.
Yeah.
Like they do the East Coast and they do one kind of like pity gig.
Yeah.
And it's one of us.
It's usually not us. We even built an arena, and we had a fucking mining boom so that people would come to our town, but they still won't. It's fine.
Well, now it's too expensive.
We don't care. We've got our own bands. It's fine.
Are you French now?
No, just a wanker.
Just a wanker. So French.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
That was positive racial profiling.
Oh no, I did it already. Son of a bitch. Right. So, whereabouts is your show and where?
Oh, my show is in the Red Room at the Tuxedo Cat, which is a lovely cabaret room with lots of surfaces for me to jump on.
Yeah.
And
are there noise restrictions? Because it's I'm guessing it would be very boomy there. But the places are quite far apart. They're all...
Yeah. Well, because the Red Room is actually separate. Kind of like you go in through a separate door, kind of go into the venue, and then you come out. So it's separate rooms, so I can be as loud as I want. Which
sweet.
Is quite nice, actually.
So, do you want your audience to dance, or are they all sitting down, like going, interesting?
It's more of a cabaret show. So
okay.
People they're kind of sitting there, kind of watching weird shit happening, and there's different things that they kind of get involved with and do, and kind of. Yeah, but it's more of a watching show than kind of a dancing and partying hot tub time machine, kind of like a stupid disco party awesome time. It's more like something that happens to you and that you enjoy.
Okay, so it's very passive. Right, okay. That's really fascinating because you think a dance a person who makes dance music would want.
I always wanted people to dance to me. I mean, as I said, I've been doing this for like 7 years. And like, I always wanted people to dance to my music, but they would always just kind of stand there and kind of stare at me like, what is happening? And then, so you kind of got to play to your strengths. So mine is not making people throw their hands in the air.
No.
Yeah, but that's okay.
All right.
That's okay. I want to make people feel sad and positive and negative and all kinds of other weird emotions.
So look, I reckon that when you're at home, you probably don't dress exactly like this. Maybe some tracky dacks and still braces, maybe, I don't know. But is this the thing that you perform in every day?
No, this is my.
Or this is just one of them.
This is my street thread.
All right.
Yeah.
When you're hanging around.
I have a nice jacket that kind of lights up. And,
what?
Got a few bits and pieces from the Bangkok Ladyboy markets.
How come you didn't bring that in? I mean, you're looking awesome.
I don't know, because like I looked in the mirror and I was like, would I do me in this outfit? And I decided, yes, I would. I would. And
you can't fight that kind of logic.
No, and like I put the other costume on, and I'm like, maybe he's a little bit too high status, and I would feel nervous going up to him and approaching him for like a kind of physical relationship.
Yeah.
So
no, fair
just
call.
wanted to be like quite casual.
How does a jacket light up? Does it have a battery, or do you have to plug it into a wall?
Yeah, there's like 3 batteries, and I kind of like turn them on.
I want
I've got,
one.
like wires. It's all Burning Man kind of like hippie technology, but it does electrocute me on stage from time to time, which is fun.
If it happens in the right spot, nipples are always tingling.
I don't know. It's hard to like sense like what kind of physical feedback your erogenous zones are giving you when you're in the middle of yeah.
And when there's like sweet music, you're like, maybe it's the music.
Yeah, maybe I'm just getting turned on by my own rhythms.
Maybe you should pass the jacket around so that everyone can enjoy the show a little bit more.
That's a good idea. A little buzz for everybody.
Yeah.
Get a bit.
Put the clamp on, and then I don't know if this is really a good representation of who you are, or if I'm just making you say horrible things.
Well, I don't know. Like, I think people that come to my show will get some kind of buzz, but I'm not sure that it's the kind of like it's not an S&M kind of buzz. It's more of a pleasant, warm, fuzzy feeling that turns to sickness, that turns to kind of like a weird kind of anxiety, that turns to love.
Yeah, and it's less here and more there, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Obviously.
Once the bass starts to kick off, it's all about here. Yeah. That's
Right.
where the vibrations vibrate.
All right,
most.
shut up now.
All right.
Cool. All right, I have a game for you. No, you can still talk, obviously.
Okay, cool.
It is called. Hang on, which one am I going to give you? I'm going to give you. No, I'm not going to give you Pop Madness. I'm going to give you Awesome Doodles.
All right.
All right. This is the intro.
Awesome Doodles. This is the theme from Awesome Doodles.
Yeah, I think maybe you could do a better job than our theme. So basically, we're going to sit here. Maz is going to draw on us, and it's going to. What is it today, Maz? Is it a? So you have to watch there and guess what it is.
It is a movie.
It's a movie.
Ready? The
Yeah.
time
Okay.
begins.
Right. So your job is just to say what you see. Go.
2 sexy men.
Yeah.
I want to fuck both
Is it?
of them.
It's
Amazing, hot. Teepee.
Translate.
Teepee. Cats. Bugs Bunny.
Is it Rocky?
Dog.
Wait.
Hair.
Starting your time again.
Starting the timer.
Does that mean I was really bad at it?
No, I think that means his drawing sucked.
Okay, that's alright.
Okay.
Half
here
a
we go.
McDonald's logo with a cat.
Hey,
blonde hair.
while we're doing this, and keep talking, but who enjoys your show?
People who like to have a bit of an adventure at night, they like to come in. Josephine has an amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. I don't know, The Passion of the Christ.
What is this?
I don't understand what's happening. But
Oh
yeah,
my
it's
God.
kind of like...
I'm surprised, or I'm shouting. What?
Is it acupuncture?
That's a movie.
It's a movie?
Am I a porky? Oh, no, gee whiz.
Oh.
I am. So I'm radiating some shit. There's
the
a
sun.
sun.
We're in the desert,
Oh,
maybe?
okay.
I don't know
How
what
about
else
this?
I want us to do.
There's sunlight over there, and then I'm all sparkly, but I have red eyes, so I'm some kind of demon.
Oh, demon.
Or a vampire. Ha, 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 ha.
Wow.
What kind of glittery vampire movie do you know?
I don't know. It doesn't look like Twilight. There's too much blonde hair
Well,
going
it's
on.
Twilight.
It was Twilight?
It was
Yeah.
Twilight, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, I realised she was a brunette at the end.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
now you've
No,
got
they're just highlights. Yeah, that's.
Yeah. Maybe it's a further sequel.
Do you know the problem is that you were smiling a lot?
Oh, yeah.
And in that movie, she just sort of like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
mouth
love
breather.
you,
Yeah.
like a stupid woman.
Good role models.
Yeah, excellent. What?
Wonderful.
Oh, what is that, Maz? Show us what you're doing.
I was trying
What
to
is-
get this one.
It sounded like you farted.
Maybe
Everyone
a
on the
great
internet
day,
thinks you farted. Okay, right.
It's the Fringe! Crazy things are happening, it's the Fringe!
Exactly. Now, tell people when and where they can see your show.
You can see me at 9:45 at the Tuxedo Cat Red Room, which is in the Tuxedo Cat, which is at 199 North Terrace. It's like $19 or $17 concession or something, whatever it says on the website. I think there's $10 rush tickets for tonight and tomorrow night. Come visit me, see something different.
Electric jackets. Please thank Thomas Ford, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah!